Hello, Magic players. Computerized MTG here, and here we are with Game 2 of Red Deck Win. I'm on Cat Standard Edition. This is a terrible hand to keep, so we're not going to keep. Definitely a mulligan. This almost looks like my deck is a burn deck or something, but no, it's not. So, ooh, almost I keep. We're gonna mulligan. Not exactly better, but at least we have a okay. I think, yeah, this is doable. This just went from terrible to somewhat decent. This is probably going to be like a white human, or white-red human, or white-green human. Some sort of those, I'm assuming. Either that or it might just be a vehicle deck. So here, do we put out the Flame Blade Adept and then we block? I put out the Falcon Wrath Gorger to be more aggressive. I think we want to be more aggressive against this deck. So we'll pass. Might just be mono white humans, who knows? We'll see what it's all about. Okay, white black. Yeah, this might just be vehicles then. Okay, now I have no clue what it might be. Does vehicle use Terrarium? That's weird. Okay, they didn't. Why would they not want to trade? I mean, they didn't attack because they thought, you know, I might block and trade. I'm assuming that's why. Might have just been a misclick too, but I don't know why they wouldn't. Anyways. So I'm just gonna shock that. I want to start getting in for some damage. I don't. They were afraid of trading, so they didn't attack. I don't want to trade, but I want to attack, so that's what I'm gonna go with. So one thing about this deck, because we want to discard cards, we really want to hit a discard outlet. So ideally, you don't want to keep a hand without a discard outlet, because that's kind of the whole theme of the deck. And which also means you don't just want to dump lands into play either. And he gets a 1/1 counter and he's indestructible. Okay, that's annoying. So we can't just fire off removal. Okay. Well, we can still attack with this as menace. So what I could have done was attack, force him to sack if he wanted to trade. And that way I would have been able to just fire Temper in response. I can get in for 1 damage since he can't block. It's got menace. I don't know why the pictures... like, what the hell is this? Guess they don't have the picture up or it's being buggy. Something, I don't know. So, let's see how it goes. Just playing some white-black. Something, I guess. Artifact Matters deck, I guess. I mean, it's not bad. Turn 1, Inspector, you get an artifact. Turn 2, Syndicate. You know, if you need to draw, you sack it. Otherwise, you can just keep it to, you know, make sure your creature doesn't die to removal. Okay, so the Sectarian. Get a mana. Or 2 mana, rather. About to call it just for slow play, man. Come on. What are you doing? hoping this is not a Gideon. Even if it is, I'm pretty sure we should be able to easily deal with a Gideon. Okay, it's not Gideon. 3. Oh, what the hell? It's the card I haven't seen in a while. Yeah, create 3/1 close service. Then you may cast the card convert mana cost 3 or less. Okay, so this is Esper Artifact Matters, I guess. The little aggressive to Esper Aggro, I guess. Well, this is very annoying. I'm in a terrible situation now. I can't really attack. Yeah, I can. No, not really. Yeah, no, I can't really attack right now. Alright, so this is annoying. I'm getting stumped by a bunch. Holy shit, I'm the one that's supposed to throw out creatures, not you. The hell are they doing? So let's throw this out there, I guess. Put out more creatures. Eventually somebody's gonna have to swing, right? I don't have, I don't have an extra mountain in hand. I don't mean in hand, on the field. Could have blown it up in response. Although he's got plenty of artifacts that he can sack if he really wants to. Do we try to force a trade? He's got 2 mana open. Oh, hold on here though. No, I don't have mana to count. What am I doing? So we're in a terrible position here. Okay, now this is somewhat better. I mean, I can force a creature to not block. Alright, so I am... This is a little side note, but so I'm selling a couple of my older... Well, they're not too old. They're 980s. I'm selling off my 980s. I have 1080s. I upgraded to 1080s not that long ago. But, so I have no reason to hold out on 2 980s. I was thinking of doing a second build because I have an older case with a motherboard and there, a processor. It's pretty much has everything. It's ready to run. The only thing is that it has a really shitty video card. So I was thinking of throwing the 2 980s or 1 980 in there and just have a second computer, just ready to go for whatever. But I decided against and figured that I want the money as of right now more so than I want a second computer. So I'm selling. I have a poster on Craigslist, and some guy just sent me a message saying, "I'll trade you for a pair of Jordans." And I'm sorry, but no, I am not going to trade 2 GTX 980s for a pair of Jordans. I don't care how expensive those Jordans are. I'm not going to trade 2 video cards for a pair of used shoes. That's just not something I'm going to do. So here, we can play the cartouche. But who do we play it on? I guess it would make more sense to play it on something that has menace. Then we can start forcing some trades. So we'll play the cartouche. And we'll target, I guess, this. I don't want to trade with that. I don't want to give him a card. So that can't block for right now. We'll play this. We'll attack with everything, I think. Maybe not this. I don't know. Do we attack with this? Yeah, fuck it. Why not, right? So we'll see how they block here. I probably maybe should have attacked with just this. Or just these two, maybe. Maybe just these two. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have attacked with everything. Fucking Jordans for video cards, man. I know, oh, fuck. That blows. I know that there are some shoes that are worth a lot of money, but come on, man. I'm asking you for a price. Like, I strictly put a price. This is how much it is for one. This is how much it is for both. I want to sell both. You know, I'm not opposed to selling individual, but I really want to sell both. And I just don't understand. What the fuck is this? Okay, so I'm really getting the shit end of the deal here. Is it just put a 1/1 counter? Okay, no, yeah, it does gain indestructible. So this is gonna, these trade. This, why is so many? I don't get it. Oh, whatever, I guess. I'm gonna kill that. I mean, does it matter? Yeah, I kind of got fucked in this deal. What do we kill? Oh, we don't kill shit, I guess. Yeah, that's bad. I'm gonna lose this first game. I'm gonna reply to this guy. I'm gonna be polite. I'm gonna be an asshole. Thanks for the offer, but no. Yeah, I don't even fucking wear Jordans. I don't even wear basketball shoes in general. Jordans is just not the type of shoe for me. Treating for a pair of Jordans. What the fuck, man? I just can't get them. God damn it, this fucking cable. It's driving me nuts. Ah, whatever. I'll deal with it. Man, how's this cable getting tangled up? Okay, well, whatever. So I should pretty much just concede here. There's really not much of a way of me coming back, and I have nothing in hand. Yeah, even if I hold out, I'm just not gonna win against that. So I almost thinking of main boarding these fucking things, the garrisons and the battlements. But so let's see. I just see. So the thing that gets me about this red deck is the discard theme. While it does work, it doesn't work. Like, I don't get too much value from discarding stuff. The only value that I get is if I have, where is it? The Falconwrath Gorger, and I discard another vampire, which is not that many. There's only like 2 vampires total in the deck. I can cast it, or I discard Fiery Temper, right? But otherwise, there's not much value out of the discard theme in general in the deck. So for what sucks is cards like Key to the City right now in the deck, they're not against what I'm playing against. They're not that great, I don't think. But anyways, we're gonna take out a couple mountains. We're gonna make space for this. And we also need to make space out. So we're gonna take out the Zealot. Where are you? Or the Neonate. And we're getting rid of the Soul Scar Mages. Oh, the Soul Scar Mage plus burn spells against the Indestructible guy might not be bad, but I really don't like the Soul Scar Mages. So instead of the Soul Scar Mage, we're going to be bringing in the 2 Garrisons and these 2. And we also want Glorybringer. We want to go kind of wider, so we're going to take out a Shock here, maybe? Yeah, I think we easily take out a Shock here, and we bring in the 2nd Glorybringer. I think that's a little bit better. We're looking for the longer game. We're looking to go wider than they are. So, we'll keep. And... This is an interesting hand. I can either be greedy and cast and keep this and just be hyper aggressive with these 2 cards and hope to draw lands. If I don't draw lands, though, this is going to be really bad. So we're going to keep. We're going to keep here. They're mulliganing down, so that's good for us. But this is a terrible hand. This is not good. But we're not in a league. If I was in a league, I would have mulled this. No questions asked. Like if I was a Friday Night Magic, any other sort of event or tournament, if I was in a league, if I was anywhere where I had paid money to keep this hand, I would have mulliganed. But this is a casual game, and we're trying to see what the deck cannot do, or whatever. So, we're going to keep, and we're going to try our luck with it. So I'm hoping he doesn't have a turn 1 play. And I'm hoping he doesn't have a Fatal Push either. Okay, well, Fatal Push, whatever. So here we want to land. Okay, it's not red, but it is a land. Throw this out. So now we're getting kind of rewarded for keeping. The hell is this? Target player discards a card. Activate this ability only anytime you can activate a source. Put into graveyard. Okay, so I discard a card and I draw a card. I guess this is good in that deck, but it seems I don't know. You're spending a total of 3 mana to have me discard a card and you draw a card, and I'm picking what to discard. It seems like it'd just be better for you to run something that actually... Because, see, now if he pops this, I'm just going to use that. But that also means that... yeah, this is where I wish this was kind of a colored mana. So, we'll swing. He probably doesn't have much, actually, so I'm going to hold out. Because he's probably going to be sacrificing that to draw something. Because he has nothing... I'm assuming he's got nothing in hand. Which is why he played... Okay, no, he's got the mana. I was kind of hoping he didn't have anything he was going to pop that. He might just do that still, though. Okay, if he does pop, then we discard this, kill that. Then next turn we play the Gorger. Come on. You know you want to pop that. Yep. Nope. Oh, improvise. This might not be good. Well, okay. Not as bad as I thought, but now we're still behind in board presence. So we want another mana here. Okay, well, that's another Chandra. That's not exactly what we're looking for. So we'll play the Falconwrath Gorger and pass. Really wanted another red mana so I could play the Falconwrath Gorger and then discard the Fiery Temper to him popping the Implement of Malice. Now, if he does pop the implement of Malice, go fucking figure, he would do it right now. It's like he knows. So what do I discard here? I mean, I guess discarding a second Chandra would be the most logical thing to do, because I'm at 2 mana. So I'm nowhere close to casting the first one. So keeping 2 in hand doesn't really do me any good. So get rid of that. I don't have to give them any information other than I don't have any lands, and I'm pretty sure that on turn 4, me being stuck at 2 lands kind of already gives away that little tad bit. So now we're facing against 2 Thraben Inspectors. That kind of sucks. Kind of sucks when your deck is getting stunned by a Thraben Inspector. I definitely need to finish my little brews here. Still no extra land. We can't really... I can't even cast Fiery Temper. So we're kind of stuck here. I mean, I'm sure they'd be more than willing to trade. So, just as a future note, whenever I did this just to test my luck with it, whenever you sideboard in Hanweir Battlements, don't take out lands for it, because this requires more lands to activate. So count this almost as a creature. Don't trade it land for land when you sideboard. I mean, if you really feel like you don't need the extra land, then you can take out 1 land, put 2 of these in, take out something else. But this is why you don't take out lands for it, because then you get stuck. So we're gonna take 2, and let's see what he plays here. Another Thraben Inspector. Okay, so this deck dies to servo tokens. Yeah, this is... we really need land. If we can get land, we're good. But... okay, that's not a land. I love how it puts just a random ass picture because it's glitching out right now. And this is bad. This is bad. This is why I would have mulliganed had I been in any other game. Or I should say not game, but had I been, like I mentioned, in an event, I would have mulliganed that hand. Because I had the premise of maybe being good, but now it's absolutely terrible. Because we're not drawn into a 3rd land. See, drawn into a 3rd land and then swinging with the garrison would have been good. The problem is now they have way too many creatures, so our garrison is not that good anymore. I guess we take 2 here. Yeah, they're just kind of flooding out, and we're just kind of stuck here with 2 creatures. Yeah, see, again, man, the lack of red mana is killing me here. Because I could Lightning Axe something and Fiery Temper something else, get rid of 2 creatures. But without that extra red mana, I'm just kind of dead. This is pretty much a game loss because I kept a stupid hand. It's pretty much it. That's the only reason why we lost this game, was that keeping the opening hand was just a terrible, terrible idea. I don't... even if I... maybe if I do draw the Glorybringer... see, but then again, I need 5 mana to cast that guy. So by the time I actually draw him and the 5 mana, it'll be way too late. They have way too many creatures out. Yeah. much damage do we take here? 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're on a 2-turn clock, essentially. Ah, well, there it is. There's the... We can play the Garrison. We might not be in too terrible of a situation anymore. We might actually be able to stabilize here. Because now we can block 2 creatures, so we're no longer in lethal range. And then we can blow up 2 others. So, let's see here. If they don't have removal in hand, we might be able to get away with it. Okay. So we block here. And there's no way this guy survives no matter what I block, so we might as well do this. So we're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we're still dead next turn, though. Man, I really wish I had some kind of sweeper in this deck. Yeah, see, had we drawn that 3rd land sooner, we would have been able to just kind of boom, 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 go off, and we could have bought time. Man, the Garrison is really good. I'm going to mainboard it. I think what I'm going to do, after I play the 5 games with this little deck, I am going to improve this deck. Now I want this red deck to work. I'm going to try to improve it. Because I think that the Garrison is really good. I think it's good enough to be in the main of a red deck win deck. I don't think there should be a sideboard card. Yeah, here I'm just kind of dead. Let's see, I can kill 1, 2. So long as 1 creature gets through, it's kind of over. So that's game. That's game 2. I really shouldn't have kept that last hand. I got kind of greedy with it. Like I said, I normally would not have kept that hand, just as a disclaimer so you guys don't think I'm bad. I mean, I am, but, you know, I would not have kept that hand. I'm just going to roll with it because these are casual games, and this... Well, this will just pop off like that. Anyways, I just kind of kept it because it's casual games. Just kind of wanted to see where the deck cannot do. But anyways, 28 minutes into this with an aggro deck. That's way too long.